All right, my beautiful fiery Aries souls, come on in and gather close. Welcome back to Astrology Unlocked, your sacred space for diving deep into the cosmic currents that shape our lives. I'm your guide, and if you've been drawn to this message today, I want you to know it is for a magnificent reason. There is a powerful energy swirling around you, a divine message that your spirit is absolutely ready to hear. Right now, I want you to take a deep, cleansing breath. As you do, bring to your mind a specific individual. You know exactly who I'm talking about, don't you? The moment you saw the title of this video, their face, their energy just flashed into your consciousness. This is a person who has been a presence in your life, perhaps a significant one, but deep within you, that powerful instinctual Aries gut feeling, that inner voice that is your truest compass, has been sending you subtle and maybe not so subtle warnings about them. Before we dive into the heart of this truly transformative message, I want you to honor that feeling right now. In the comments below, without naming names, just type, "I am ready to trust my intuition." Let's create a wave of empowerment together for all the incredible Aries watching. And my dear friends, if you feel that resonance, that pull from the universe telling you that you are in the right place, do yourself a beautiful favor and press that subscribe button. Become a part of our Astrology Unlocked community, because we are on this journey together, and I want to make sure you never miss the guidance that is meant specifically for you. Now let's talk about those warnings. For a while, you've likely pushed them aside, haven't you? You, the bold, action-oriented ram, you need tangible proof. You need things to make sense in a logical way. You may have dismissed these feelings as paranoia, telling yourself you are being too suspicious, especially when everyone around you seems to think this person is wonderful, trustworthy, and a genuine friend. But your Aries intuition, that fiery instinct that guides you to charge forward, is also designed to tell you when to halt, when to sense danger. And it is never, ever wrong. It is screaming at you now, and this time, you are ready to listen. What I am about to share with you today is going to validate every single one of those gut feelings. Every moment of unease you felt in their presence, every time their words didn't quite match their energy, every instance where your body physically tensed up, telling you something isn't right here. This is not just a simple warning from the universe. This is so much more profound. The divine God, the cosmos, whatever you call that higher power, is actively, powerfully, and lovingly protecting you from this person. Right now, in this very moment, as you are hearing my voice unseen, celestial forces are at work, orchestrating a grand reveal. They are moving mountains to expose the hidden truth and to lovingly escort this draining, deceptive energy out of your sacred space before it can inflict the damage it was designed to cause. Your presence here is no accident. You didn't just stumble upon this video. You were divinely guided to this message because your soul is ready to see the entire, unvarnished truth, even if it feels unsettling at first. And I know, beautiful Aries, that it might be unsettling, because the person the universe is so carefully shielding you from is not some distant stranger. They are someone close, someone you have trusted, championed, and perhaps poured your incredible, generous energy into. It is someone who has constructed such a convincing mask, such a flawless facade, that they have fooled almost everyone in their orbit. But they could not fool your soul. Your spirit, your inner fire always knows the truth, and they most certainly cannot fool the divine. Are you prepared to finally receive the confirmation that your spirit has known all along, even as your rational mind tried so desperately to deny it? There is a profound reason why you, Aries, are the first sign of the zodiac, the trailblazer, the pioneer. You were born with an internal authenticity detector. It operates like a powerful forward-scanning radar, picking up on energetic frequencies that most people completely miss. When someone is being inauthentic, you feel it as a dip in your own energy. When they have hidden motives, you sense it as a frustrating obstacle in your path. When an energy is impure, your body reacts physically. Perhaps it's a tightening in your chest, a sudden wave of exhaustion, or an overwhelming urge to get away and be alone to recharge your batteries. And you have felt this with this specific person, haven't you? Maybe it wasn't constant, because this individual is a master of disguise, skilled at mirroring your passion and hiding their true self. But in those quiet, unguarded moments, you've seen behind the curtain, a flicker of envy in their eyes when you announced good news, a comment that sounded like a compliment but was laced with a subtle barb, a strange satisfaction they seemed to take in your moments of struggle. You saw those tiny cracks in their carefully constructed mask. What you must understand, dear Aries, is that those glimpses were not your imagination running wild. They were divine revelations. The universe was showing you the truth in small, manageable doses, allowing your fiery spirit to adjust to the reality before the full floodgates of truth were opened. Because the complete truth about this individual and their intentions for you is far more calculated and draining than you have allowed yourself to believe. This person did not enter your orbit by chance. They were drawn to your light like a moth to a flame. They deliberately chose you. They saw your brilliant pioneering spirit, your achievements, your passion, your connections, your incredible, radiant light, and they wanted a piece of it for themselves. They then meticulously crafted a strategy to get close to you, to win your trust, to become your cheerleader, all while positioning themselves to siphon off your energy and resources. Their motive may be to tarnish your reputation out of sheer envy of your natural ability to lead. It might be to gain access to your resources, your ideas, and your connections, presenting them as their own. Or it could be something even more insidious, to simply drain your luminous, high-vibrational energy. They operate on a low frequency of lack and emptiness, and your vibrant life force is like a drug to them, a temporary fix for their own inner void. For those of you Aries born between March 21st and March 30th, you are the pure trailblazers of the zodiac. This deceptive person is likely disguised as a collaborator or a close friend who champions your newest, most brilliant ideas only to undermine your confidence or claim your innovations as their own behind your back. For the Aries, born between April 1st and April 10th, your fire is amplified by the leadership qualities of the sun. The deceit you are facing likely comes from someone in your inner circle, someone who presents themselves as your biggest supporter or mentee, but who is secretly jealous of your charisma and is subtly trying to usurp your position. And for my beautiful Aries, born between April 11th and April 19th, you are the visionary rams with a wanderlust spirit. This false energy may be found within your broader social circle or even family, someone who pretends to support your freedom and big dreams while simultaneously trying to create drama or obligations to keep you small and contained. But regardless of the specific mask they wear in your life, one truth remains absolute. The universe identified this energetic threat long before you allowed yourself to consciously acknowledge it. And ever since that moment, It has been working tirelessly behind the scenes of your reality to protect your sacred fire. Think back, my friend. Every time that person tried to subtly sabotage you and a sudden, unexpected event thwarted their plan. Every time they laid a trap for you and their scheme mysteriously backfired on them. Every time you were on the verge of making a decision that would have given them more power over you, and a gut feeling, a sudden impulse, made you change course at the very last second. None of that was coincidence. None of it was luck. It was direct, powerful, divine intervention. Can you recall those specific moments now? Those instances where you felt protected by a force greater than yourself, even if you couldn't explain it at the time? This protection you are now receiving is escalating. It is moving beyond simply blocking this person's negative actions. The universe is now preparing for a full, undeniable exposure of the truth. All the secrets, all the whispers, all the manipulations that have been so carefully concealed are about to be brought into the bright, clarifying light of day. This won't happen because you have to become a detective and search for proof. It will happen because reality itself is being rearranged. The truth will reveal itself organically, inevitably, and in a way that will be utterly impossible for you or anyone else to deny. You are about to receive confirmations from the most unexpected sources. It might come through a mutual friend who, without knowing the context, mentions something that makes all the puzzle pieces in your mind click into place. It could come from the person themselves, who will have a moment of carelessness and reveal their true intentions, thinking you won't notice. It might even come through a message, an email, or a piece of information that finds its way to you, providing the concrete evidence your logical mind has been craving. And when these revelations begin, it will not be a trickle. It will be a waterfall. One piece of information will connect to another, which will illuminate another until you have a complete and crystal clear picture. You will see not just their recent actions, but a long-standing pattern of behavior. You will look back and recognize all the red flags that were there from the very beginning, signs that you didn't have the full context to interpret correctly at the time. I know, dear Aries, that a part of you, the part that wants to believe the best in people, might be resisting this message. You might be thinking, am I exaggerating? Am I being too harsh? Shouldn't I give them the benefit of the doubt? But I want you to listen to my voice very carefully. That resistance is not your wisdom speaking. It is the voice of social conditioning that has taught you to second-guess your powerful instincts, to be nice at the expense of your own well-being. But there are truths that your gut knows long before your mind can assemble the evidence. And your gut already knows the truth about this person. What the universe is doing by protecting you is so much more than just saving you from a problem. It is offering you a profound masterclass in spiritual discernment. You are learning on a soul level to trust your initial fiery instincts without question. You are learning that not everyone who smiles and cheers for you is on your team. You are learning that some of the most significant threats to your progress come disguised as support, friendship, or even love. This entire experience is set to transform you. It will forge you in fire, making you an even more powerful and wise warrior of the light. It will teach you how to set clear, fierce boundaries to protect your energy. It will show you that it is possible to be generous without being taken advantage of, to be open-hearted without being naive. It will sharpen your already potent ability to read situations and energies in an instant. And most importantly, it will give you an unshakable faith in divine protection, because you will have witnessed with your own eyes how the cosmos rearranges itself to keep your missions safe. The reason for this direct and powerful intervention is this: you, my dear Aries, are on the cusp of an incredibly important new chapter in your life. You are stepping into a period of significant growth, purpose, and creation. Monumental opportunities are aligning for you. Important life purposes are waiting to be fulfilled, and the unique contributions you are destined to make are needed in this world. This deceptive person in your life represents a direct threat to that beautiful unfolding. If they were allowed to continue their agenda, they could delay, distract, or even derail the magnificent plans the universe has in store for you. But I am here to tell you with every fiber of my being that this will not happen. You are protected. Your mission is far too important. Your light is far too bright to be sabotaged by someone operating from a place of shadow and lack. The intensity you carry within you, that powerful Aries fire that either inspires profound creation or deeply disturbs those who cannot handle its heat, is a necessary force in this world. And the divine will not allow it to be diminished by someone who is intimidated by its brilliance. Now, the process of removing this false energy from your life may not be entirely comfortable. You might discover truths that shock you. You may need to make swift, decisive Aries-style decisions about how to proceed once the truth is laid bare. You might even face confusion from other people in your circle who are still under this person's spell and cannot yet see what you see. But through it all, you will feel an incredible inner strength welling up inside you, a divine fire that supports you, guides you, and gives you the perfect words and the perfect actions at the exact right moment. One of the most beautiful aspects of this divine protection is that it's not just exposing the falsehood on the outside, it is simultaneously preparing you on the inside. You are being emotionally and spiritually fortified to receive this information without being shattered by it. Your resilience is being amplified. Your capacity to process disappointment is being expanded. Your ability to release what no longer serves you without becoming bitter or cynical is being divinely refined. Because the truth is, an experience like this could leave a person closed off and mistrustful. But that is not the intention of this cosmic intervention. The goal is to make you wiser, stronger, and more discerning than ever before. You will emerge from this not as a wounded victim, but as a powerful, conscious creator who knows precisely who is worthy of sharing in your precious, vibrant energy. The signs of this divine protection are already beginning to manifest around you. You've probably noticed that this person's mask is starting to slip more frequently. The contradictions between their words and their actions are becoming more glaring and impossible to ignore. The feeling of energetic drain in their presence is becoming more acute, more uncomfortable, more undeniable. This is not your imagination. It is the light of truth growing brighter, making it impossible for the shadows of deceit to continue to hide. You may have also felt a powerful instinctual urge to create distance from this person, even without a clear logical reason to do so. A need to share less of your life, to protect your ideas, to conserve your energy. This is not you being paranoid or unfriendly. This is your spiritual wisdom in action. Your internal guidance system is responding to the very real energetic threat it perceives. Trust these impulses with your whole heart. Do not fight against your own intuition in an attempt to be fair or to give them yet another chance. You have given enough chances. You have observed enough. You have doubted your own perceptions for long enough. Now is the time to honor what you feel and to allow the universe to complete its work of lovingly removing this energetic blockage from your path. Your only responsibility in this process is to not resist the revelation that is unfolding. Are you willing to finally place your own powerful perception above the opinions of those who cannot see what you see? When the full truth comes to light and you finally have the undeniable proof your mind was waiting for, please be prepared for the fact that some people around you may not understand. They might tell you you're overreacting, that you should just forgive and forget, that you're being too intense. Do not let these opinions cause you to doubt the truth you now hold. These people do not have your internal radar. They have not felt what you have felt. They are not tasked with the sacred duty of protecting your divine fire. You are. You have full cosmic permission to completely and cleanly remove this person from your life. For you, Aries, this doesn't require a long, drawn-out confrontation. It doesn't need lengthy explanations to a committee of your peers. You can simply choose to no longer grant this energy access to your life, your mind, and your heart. And this choice does not make you a bad person. It makes you a wise warrior who values their own peace and protects their own light above all else. This divine protection also includes guiding you towards the true soul connections that are waiting to enter your life. As this false connection dissolves, you will notice a space opening up, and into that space will flow genuine, authentic, and mutually empowering relationships. People who celebrate you for exactly who you are, not for what you can do for them. People who operate on your same high frequency of integrity and passion. People whose energy feeds your fire rather than dousing it. These new connections will show you the stark, beautiful contrast between a relationship built on truth and one built on manipulation. During this powerful transition, it is so important to keep your spiritual practices alive. For you, Aries, this can be active. Go for a run. Move your body, channel your energy into a creative project. Pray, meditate, and speak directly to the universe about what you are feeling and perceiving. Ask for courage to act on the truth that will be revealed. And above all, express your gratitude for this divine intervention even before you see the final outcome. Gratitude is a powerful magnet, acknowledging that you are loved, you are worthy, and you are being guided by a force far greater than any human deceit. In the coming days, pay close attention to your dreams and to the synchronicities that will appear with increasing frequency. You may have flashes of insight during a workout or overhear a conversation that speaks directly to your situation. You might see repeating numbers like 111 signaling that you are on the right path of new beginnings. None of this is a coincidence. These are cosmic winks from the universe confirming that you are seeing clearly and being guided perfectly. What makes this divine protection so incredibly special, dear Aries, is that it honors your strength. The universe isn't treating you like you're too fragile to handle the truth. On the contrary, it is recognizing you as a spiritual warrior, powerful enough to receive these revelations and wise enough to know exactly what to do with them. You are being given back the power of conscious choice. Instead of being a victim of someone else's hidden agenda, you are being empowered with the full truth so that you can make deliberate, self-honoring decisions. This is the difference between being shielded like a child and being armed like a warrior. And a spiritual warrior is exactly what you are. When this is all over, when this deceptive energy has been fully cleared from your life, you are going to experience a feeling of lightness and freedom that you may have forgotten was even possible. You will realize you are carrying a heavy, energetic burden without even knowing it, the constant tension of trying to make sense of someone who is deliberately confusing, the exhaustion of pouring your energy into a bottomless pit. All of that weight will simply fall away, and in the beautiful, expansive space it leaves behind, you will be free to charge forward into your brilliant future, surrounded by people who reflect your light back to you. You will be able to invest your energy in projects that set your soul on fire. You will be able to relax, knowing that the people in your inner circle are exactly who they appear to be. Are you ready to experience this level of peace, clarity, and authentic connection in your life? If this message has found you, it is because you are so ready. Share your journey in the comments. Let us know what resonated with you. Your story will undoubtedly help another Aries who is navigating this very same path. We are a community of light, and we grow stronger by sharing our wisdom. Remember, the universe is protecting you from this deceptive person, not only by removing the threat, but by gifting you with crystal-clear vision, unshakable inner strength, and razor-sharp discernment. You are not a victim here. You are a powerful creator, being equipped with the truth, so you can make your wisest choices. Trust the process, trust your fiery intuition, and above all, trust that you are worthy of this profound, active, divine protection in your life. Because you are.